The cast of MAFS UK 2023 may have been primped and preened for their big days. But what did they look like before their bridal and groom glow-ups? Back in a time when the only cameras pointing at them were their own, rather than E4's, it seems several of the reality show participants had rather different looks. Answer Ed has scrolled back pretty much as far as it is possible to trawl on each of the Married at First Sight UK's Instagram accounts. Some have main grids stretching back years, with one containing thousands of selfies and images. Others have carefully curated their feeds to include only a few dozen snaps covering much shorter time periods. Tearing apart the MAFS UK 2023 cast members' appearances is troll behavior, and we'll leave that to those people on social media that behave like that. But you can see with your own eyes to what extent they may have changed up their presentation over time to how they are on the box now. MAFS UK 2023, Laura Vaughan. One of Laura's earliest Instagram posts, from 2017, shows her in Florence in Italy. Find Laura on Instagram here. She's still gorgeous. Jay Howard in her wedding gear above, and Jay pictured in 2019, holding a glass and ready to cheers, below. It seems Jay has stuck with her gorgeous hair color and still had her tattoos back then. Find Jay on Instagram here. Peggy Rose. The bank holiday pic of Peggy below is from April 2016. She hasn't seemed to change too much since then, but appeared to have a darker shade of hair. We think she suits both. Find Peggy on Instagram here. Ella Morgan Clark. The first pic in Ella's feed dates from April 2022, so we can't really see much of her glow up. It seems she's always been a natural beauty. Find Roz on Instagram here. Shona Manderson. The image of Shona below was uploaded to Insta in December 2014. It seems Shona sported a more brunette hair color back then and brighter purple lipstick. We love it. Find Shona on Instagram here. Nathaniel Valentino partying with will.i.am in an image shared in July 2014. He looks so young. Find Nathaniel on Instagram here. Brad Skelly. Certainly fewer face tats for Brad in 2013. 10 years later, Brad has many tattoos and seems to sport a totally different look. Find Brad on Instagram here. George Burt. No beard for George in March 2013. A very different look to the one he has now. Find George on Instagram here. Thomas Creer as a slightly more serious looking Thomas in December 2021. But he hasn't changed too much in our eyes. Find Thomas on Instagram here. Luke Worley. Alan Carr fan. Luke was still cheeky back in March 2018. Luke still seems to sport a similar hairstyle and facial hair, so it doesn't look like much has changed. Find Luke on Instagram here. Terence Edwards. A slightly more casual look for Terence in January 2022. Loving the outfit. We do love the suit look though. Find Terence on Instagram here. Paul Lieber. Paul, middle, has previously shared this shot showing him when he was just 13. He now has a full beard and a lot more hair. He looks very smart on MAFS UK. Find Paul on Instagram here. Arthur Poremba. Tennis coach. Arthur is another cast member whose visible Instagram history is limited to the past couple of years, but he clearly still likes to stay in shape. Find Arthur on Instagram here.